They didn't hear you. They didn't notice your silent tears. They missed the nights when your pillow soaked in pain. You reached out, but no one reached back. But heaven heard. When the world went quiet, God leaned in. When you whispered in despair, your voice traveled farther than you could imagine. It wasn't ignored. It wasn't dismissed. It was received by the one who never sleeps. You may feel invisible to people, but you are never unseen by God. You are not just another face in the crowd. You're a name spoken in heaven's courts. This isn't just a coincidence that you're hearing this right now. Someone needs to remind you, God heard you. Before the answer comes, the assurance must settle. You were heard. I know what it feels like to be overlooked, to talk and no one really listens, to ask for help and only get silence in return. There's a kind of loneliness that even a room full of people can't fix. But listen carefully, you're not alone in that feeling. Millions walk through this quiet battle, but right now, this moment is for you. Not just to hear comforting words, but to remember that your cries never disappear into thin air. They echo in eternity, and you're being seen now. Your struggle, your endurance, your quiet strength, you matter, and your voice has already moved the heart of heaven. God never promised life would be without pain, but He did promise He would never leave you in it. When no one else stands by you, He does. Psalm 34:17 says, "The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles." That's not a myth. That's a promise. He doesn't need loud words or perfect prayers. He responds to the brokenhearted, to the crushed spirit. So when you think your cries have gone unnoticed, remember, He's a Father who keeps every tear, a comforter who moves closer, not away. He's working, often in silence, but never in absence. The answer may take time, but the hearing happened the moment you spoke. Let's go back to Hannah, a woman in the Bible whose pain ran deeper than most knew. She cried silently before the Lord. Her lips moved, but no sound came out. Even the priest thought she was drunk. No one understood her. No one saw the depth of her anguish. But God did, and He answered. Hannah went from barren sorrow to fulfilled promise. She gave birth to Samuel, one of the greatest prophets. Why? Because even in her silence, heaven was listening. You may be in a Hannah moment right now, misunderstood, invisible, doubted. But just like her, you are not forgotten. God hears even what you don't say out loud. Don't let your unanswered prayers fool you. Silence from people doesn't mean silence from heaven. Your journey has purpose, even in the waiting. The pain you're feeling, it's not wasted. Every time you kept going despite feeling unheard, that mattered. You have no idea how much strength you've built in the dark. Your resilience, your persistence, your quiet hope. It's building something deep inside you. You are stronger than you think, and you are closer than you know. Just breathe. You're allowed to feel weary, but don't let it convince you that you're forgotten. You are still seen, still loved, still heard. So what do you do when no one listens? You don't stop speaking to the one who always does. Lean into prayer, even when you don't have the words. Sit with God in the silence. It's where clarity is born. Read His Word, not just as a habit, but as a lifeline. Keep your spirit open, your heart tender. Forgive those who didn't show up for you, but never give up on the God who never left. Let this season deepen your spiritual roots. Don't let bitterness grow where peace could live. This is not just about getting an answer. It's about knowing that even now, you're held, guided, and heard. Time is moving, and the longer you sit in the lie that you're forgotten, the deeper it cuts. Today, shake it off. Today, rise. Today, speak again. Let your soul cry out, not in fear, but in faith. Because the enemy wants you to believe your voice has no power. But that's not true. The louder the silence from the world, the more powerful your connection with God becomes. He's not far away. He's right beside you. So don't wait for people to understand your pain. Run to the one who already knows it all, and he's waiting right now. If this message touched something deep inside you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear that they're not alone. Someone else out there is crying the same silent cry you were. Be the voice they need. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss these reminders. And leave a comment below. Just say, "He heard me." Let it be your first step to release. Your declaration that heaven is listening. Your voice matters here. And we're listening too. Before this video ends, let this truth settle in your heart. You were heard. Your tears were noticed. Your pain was never wasted. Heaven bent toward your whisper, even when no one else did. And today marks the beginning of peace rising inside you. No more silence. No more shame. You are known, valued, and loved. Don't forget that. This is Daily Jesus Voice, your place for real comfort, daily strength, and hope from heaven. New messages daily, because every day you need a voice that reminds you you are not alone. You are deeply loved, and heaven is still listening.